Hi there. Let's spend a few minutes looking at a really important topic, the concept of business objectives. Why is this so important? Well, it gets us right to the heart of what a business is trying to achieve. The aims of the business need to be translated into business objectives. These are what I've written there, the specific intended outcomes of the strategy, the choices the business makes, what it wants to achieve, expressed as a target or a series of targets that are designed to help the business achieve its aims. And therefore you can see that one of the key functions of business or corporate objectives, the other name for it, is to provide a really clear focus, a statement of what the business wants to be achieved, not just at the business level, but potentially also at a sort of a unit level or product level, team level, maybe even an individual level, and then a way of measuring how well the business is performing against those objectives, a measure of business performance. On the slide there, I've listed some typical corporate or business objectives. Might be worth pausing the video just to jot one or two of those down. Not every business will have every kind of business objective. Some will focus more on maximizing profit. Some will focus on simple survival or maximizing the value of the business. Others will be more concerned with the sales revenue achieved by the business. But most fairly large businesses will have a series of corporate objectives, including the one listed at the bottom there, which is maintaining a satisfactory, a strong corporate image and reputation. So corporate objectives aren't just about financial performance, they are more wider than that. When you're looking at business objectives, one key thing to remember is that they need to be easily defined and understood and communicated. How do you know whether or not you're achieving a business objective? Well, is the objective specific? Does it state exactly what it is that needs to be achieved? Can it therefore be measured, the achievement of the objective? Is it achievable? How realistic is the objective? And lastly, how relevant is the objective to the business's circumstances and to the people charged with achieving it, and over what time frame is the objective set? This mnemonic, the SMART mnemonic, is widely used to help evaluate and analyze business objectives. SMART: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Don't forget that in business there are different types of objectives. So we've just spent a few minutes here looking at corporate or business objectives. They're right at the top. And the key thing about these is that they should then feed down into the objectives which are set at lower levels in the business, at the functional level, for example, marketing objectives, or down to the individual objectives of individual people. Here's an example. Again, it might be worth pausing the screen just to pick out a couple of examples of how corporate or business objectives should feed through into functional objectives. Let's just pick one out here. Let's pick out the second one there. The corporate objective is to reduce unit costs. That will be set at the business level. How might we then try to ensure that the functional areas are operating in a way that's consistent with that objective? Well, one area may be to look at improving operational productivity. So the operations department might be set one or two specific objectives which are designed to improve, or in this case, reduce unit costs. There we go. That's just a very brief introduction to the concept of business or corporate objectives.